Hello, welcome to the EagleSix test video. We're going to be testing today this Tokyo Scar H, and it's coming for some upgrades. Essentially, sort of the scope of work is can you increase the FPS and trigger response, I think. So obviously when we sort of scoped it up, we wanted to keep it relatively simple, but not go too overboard, but also obviously answer those problems. So we've gone and sorted out with the Dean's mod on the back here. Just from obviously removing the mini Tamiya connection, provides a better connection for the customer, and we've fit a gate tighten basic. So obviously the gate tighten basic is going to improve the trigger response, which is obviously going to just improve everything about the gun and how it feels and it operates. Gone with the bigger spring in there, so the M95 EagleSix spring, and longer inner barrel. Customer wanted to go all the way to the end. We've actually gone around about here with the 363, so it is sticking out of it, so but not entirely this kind of, because this is quite a long distance to be going, so we've gone sort of relatively sort of sensible there. And then what we did, we range tested it just to make sure that there's no clipping or anything like that going on with regards to this quite long silencer, and so it shoots and can overhop 3.2s without any sort of clipping or negative effects in terms of thing, which is the whole point of sort of drawing out longer inner barrels, not necessarily to increase accuracy, but to make sure that the BB exit the gun without actually letting any clipping. So obviously if you've got any problems with that length choice, if you know what I mean, let us know, but like I say, tested fine, if you know what I mean, from our perspective, and doesn't completely rule you out of the potential option of later on maybe going with a slightly shorter one, and or flash hider or extension or something like that to that effect. So so it is longer than normal by over 6 centimeters, but yeah, not as crazy long as running all the way up there, because that would be a monstrous barrel. So so yeah, what else do we do? Prometheus metal bushings, we installed them in there, so obviously removing the plastic bushings, and Prometheus spring guide, we generally install that because that gives us a nice little FPS bump, and Firefly hop rubber to bring in the groupings a little bit, and Prometheus Flat Nub to give that extra lift on some of the heavier ammos for a lot less hop setting. And yeah, all in all, obviously it's we've range tested. It's coming in actually, it's quite strong, if you know what I mean, on the 0.2 FPS reading, so it is on 350 FPS, so that's quite high up there. So that's with the hop set, and on 3.2s it's coming in quite a little bit under, so which is 260, so you're about 17 under the limit on 3.2s. So so yeah, so you should be fine there, so because obviously you wouldn't play on 2s, so yeah, so it should be all good. And yeah, we'll get some rounds down range just to make sure everything's all good, so and all working. Could always put some rounds in it. so long to load these mags. There we go, all good. So if you get any problems, let us know, but otherwise we hope you enjoy, and feel free to read through the spec, description, just make sure everything's all right, otherwise, yeah, we hope you enjoy it. So thank you very much.